I told you, chat. I told you not to look it up. I told you. Oh wait, maybe I should... Okay, what if I do this? Uh-oh, I forgot. Did I forget how to... Did I forget? Oh, okay. Yes. Let me just do this so you don't see the stuff. There we go. It's nice and normal now. It's nice and normal. Nice normal page. Okay. Hello, chat. Welcome. Oh, for I just started, dude. I just started. Stop. Okay, there we go. Hello. Today is... Maybe I should... There we go. Today is... Mystery Flesh Pit Day. It's Mystery Flesh Pit Day. So... Where do I even start? Where do I even start with this? So... This, well, it wasn't specific, there wasn't a specific request for this, but, chat had an idea that they wanted to run by me in a stream, but Flesh Pit Fridays. Friday. Was, running an idea by me, and, it was... I think it was specifically about just reading stuff. Just like, I think it was just reading all kinds of things, like cringe compilations and books and stuff. And then that gave me an idea, but I wasn't sure if chat was familiar with this yet. I kind of assumed that a lot of people were, because I guess in its own circles, it got pretty big. And this was from years ago. This is on Tumblr, of all places. This is on Tumblr. But, yeah, a lot of internet personalities have covered this, and So I thought, oh, everyone's seen this. And they're probably sick of it. And then I find out not a single person in chat who has voiced it has any idea what this is. So let me explain. And before I get into this, a bit of a warning. So there's going to be a lot of blood. There's going to be a lot of body horror. What is that? Is there a specific fear for that? Going into fleshy things, like... I mean, there's a word for really, really, really wanting to do that, but I don't know if there's a word for not wanting to do that at all and being afraid of that. Including internet phenomenon and influencer phantom. Thank you, chat, you're so kind. Hello, everyone. It's everybody's favorite. Here to tell you more about the Mystery Fleshpitnationalpark. So yeah, there's bugs, there's parasites, there's disturbing images, and death, a lot of death. But what kind of circles are you guys in for Mr. P? Well, okay, if you like things like ARGs or world building stories or things like that, if you're familiar with stuff like the Electric State and things like that, this will be up your alley. This will be familiar to you in terms of how the information is presented to you. So let me explain what the frick this is, since it doesn't seem like Chad knows what the frick is going on. So, this is the Mystery Flesh Pit National Park, and this is the internet archive of these Tumblr posts that were written and illustrated by Trevor Roberts, and as it says here, it is a collection of artifacts and relating to the now defunct Mystery Flesh Pit. So, okay, I'm just gonna say it now because some people legitimately thought this was real, so I'm just gonna say this isn't real. This isn't real. This was written and illustrated by Trevor Roberts. This is not real. This did not actually happen, okay? This did not actually happen. This is just lore and world building for a world that this person created, and it is presented here for you on the Tumblrs. But they also have merch. They have merch too. A true story. No, not the fatal frame. Not the fatal frame. So they have merch of various events that happened in this world and this park. And there's also a RPG that's out. I didn't know about that. I was there. You were there. Wait a minute. You must be really old then. You must be really old. Oh my god, you're on your deathbed right now if you were there. Jeez. So were you there in the 70s? Were you there during the frontier times, or were you there during the 2007 incident? What do you know? What are your secrets? Tell me your secrets, Stratmember. I'm there right now. It's defunct, though. Do you see that it says defunct? It doesn't exist. What were you doing? Did you sneak in there when it was closed? Well, how would that even work? Would it just continue to grow? I don't know. Let's just... I'm gonna spoil it. So, okay, let me go to the very first Tumblr post. Hello? The very first Tumblr. So I made this a lot bigger so that you can see. I don't know how small your screen is. You might be on mobile, but it's a subset of urban exploring, sphincter spelunking. Does the flesh pit have a sphincter? I don't know. I don't remember. I haven't delved into this in a long time. There's a lot I don't remember. So I thought, what better time than to start this? So this is the first post. Wait, before I read all of this. Oh, okay. The interior of the Mystery Flesh Pit is, at many times, an environment completely unsuited to human life. Park Service trail engineers work to reinforce and develop internal cavities of the pit into safe and pleasant areas for park visitors and their families. This service is most often outsourced to one of the park's many corporate partners who supply the highly specialized tools and equipment needed to traverse through the anemone of the mystery flesh. Okay. A little more context as to what the heck is this? It's already terrifying. Like imagine yourself in this situation. Like this that's horrible. And they just go right in. They go right in there. Mike is cutting out some of the whisper. Oh fuck. Okay, would that be able to I'm still trying to figure out this mic thing. Because the better it sounds, the harder it is to pick up my voice. I think I don't want to get another mic. It's expensive. The more I take off, the worse it sounds. Like, how does this sound? Oh, that's bad. Oh, Fago? Fago? Phagophobia. Fear of being devoured. Oh. The interior of the mystery flesh pit is at many times an environment completely unsuited to human life. Is it still cutting out? Phage rhyme with oh, okay, phage. Phagophobia, so it's... What would I... Suppression? No, that was good? Oh, okay. I added things on, but that's weird. Also, this was a bad time to eat leftover spaghetti for lunch. I've learned you. You're stuck here now. You're stuck here with me. Audio is better. Oh! For me, it sounds like... It always sounds like I'm... speaking through a tin can, and I can't seem to get the right settings to make it not sound like that. It's really... It's painful to hear that feedback. It's so freaking painful, and I'm not an audio engineer, so I can't fix it. That's just how regular mics sound, yeah. But I wanted to sound a little bit more professional. And a little bit more podcastery. But it's just... I've been freaking around with these settings since I started. It's driving me crazy. But I feel like even if I did bite the bullet and get a better mic, I would run into the same problems, because it's not just about the mic, it's about your settings. Audio engineer help! It's hard to do a read along when I sound like I'm on the phone with you. Okay, so you're gonna wanna go onto Everview Terrace, and then you're gonna take a left turn. You're gonna take a left turn. You're gonna go past the fire hydrant. That's what it sounds like. I can't make this up. It enhances the horror. I think a streamer mic is one of those sounds for real. It's expensive. And it's really expensive. if I tell you what I am using, you're gonna laugh. You don't need food or heating. Well, summer's coming up, so I guess I don't need heating. Selling the mic is the milestone. Who's gonna buy this crusty mic? That's widely outdated. It isn't even made for streaming. It's not even made for streaming. It's made for fricking around in Discord with your buddies. That's what this mic is for. Oh. Well, I tried to make it sound better, maybe. Do I increase this? That doesn't work. Okay. Damn it. Okay, fine. I'll leave it like this. I will leave it like this. No difference yet? Oh, I'm gonna crash out over mic settings. I'm going to crash out over mic settings. No. No. Oh, no, that's... That was bad. That was bad. Don't do that. I can't fix it. Oh, maybe some other time I'll find out what the magical settings are, maybe one day. I thought I had it with a few streams, but it just keeps... OBS set up a long stream soon. No! Chat, does this sound good? Chat, does this sound good? Does this part sound good? I'm going crazy! Maybe just adjust between each flesh pit rate. Maybe. Oh. Maybe. Reading a full page might get a better read on mic quality. Yeah, I can see it. Wait, where am I? Oh, okay. This service is most often outsourced to one of the park's many corporate partners, who supply the highly specialized tools and equipment. Oh wait, I already did that. Great read-along so far. Mic settings and losing your place often. Yeah, it's great. To become a trail engineer requires extensive knowledge of caving, geology, and macrobiology, as well as a well-developed resistance to phagophobia. Although it's a classic. You can't go wrong with that. So let's see here. Oh, okay. So we've got compact What? Com com Compact stud frames are set up by trail engineers as they descend into undeveloped organs of the pit. Vesticles are later widened by larger crews. Oh, that's what this is. What's this? Air is normally breathable within the pit, but a reserve of oxygen is essential for unexpected drops into noxious gas splatters or carbon dioxide-filled lung pockets. Vesticles, not vesicles. Anyway, what is it? Robust, overpowered caving radio servers are both practical and psychological purposes. So robust, overpowered caving radio serves both practical and psychological purposes. This is painful. Why did chat want me to read? Why did chat want me to read? What did chat mean by this? Caving radio servers. Oh, so this one. Oh. Handcuffs and boots are interchangeable due to the frequent effects, god dang it, of gastric enzymes on fabric layers. Someone get her an overpowered caving radio for psychological purposes. No! I don't want to go in there. Laser beam? Wait a minute, what? They laser the meat. It smells like a frickin'... It smells like McDonald's in there. Oh my god. No wonder they need a breathing pack. It's intoxicating. Sharp cleats aid in gripping into slick, fleshy walls. What? Oh my god. Ow. Doesn't that hurt? Doesn't that hurt the... whatever this is? Doesn't all of this hurt? Enzyme secretions increase with trail-building activities. Excess liquid will need to be drained via vacuum hoses. As scenic trail is developed further... Oh... So that's the vacuum. It's sucking up all that juice. You see that? But also it's causing the flesh to bleed. All this just to make a park. We're not going to research this thing. We're not going to have a entire research team on this. We just want to open a park. Smooth neoprene helmet and visor. Oh. Hurt is a natural giant biologic formation. Yeah, but it's alive. It's still alive. Multi-tool contains powerful laser for carving new trails into existing fleshscape, and also acts as a deterrent to territorial macrobacteria. So they're not just hanging out in the flesh walls. There's other creatures in there. And instead of using microbacteria, they're calling them macrobacteria because the flesh pit is so huge that it becomes... that all the organisms also become huge. If it was researched, the mystery would all be gone. There's no point to doing anything with this if we can't profit. Disneyland... Disneyland got real quiet when this dropped. Oh, yeah. Adapted farm jacks are used to temporarily enlarge tight areas long enough for an engineer to deploy stent frames. Oh my god. So there's the laser, and there's the frames. Oh. Impact driver for erecting stent frames. Oh. So, pretty much, this is really messed up. Bigteria. Yeah, Bigteria. Big. So, yeah, that is terrifying already. Just with the first image. The first image posted. Like... Can you imagine being in this situation? This being your job? So I guess they're exploring natural... vesicles! Just enlarging them to make them passable, yeah. Just finding out where the juices are flowing, and yeah, there's all the juice. I've seen caving videos, nothing new here, oh no. I feel like this is worse than caving because this thing is alive and and it's unpredictable and the creatures inside of it are unpredictable. It's very scary. What's the next one? Winter activities in Mystery Flesh Pit National Park. Winter activities? What happens to the flesh in the winter? Wouldn't it change? Why would you want to go there in winter? What happens to the flesh in winter? I guess what would happen to all flesh in winter? Like, how does it handle the temperatures of Earth? How does it change? And also, why would you go there in winter to see this frozen over flesh? What is this? Winter activities. What can you do there in winter? What? I don't want to. Maybe it's better that I don't know. Aberrant alarm. If this emergency light is blinking, cryptic phenomena has been reported in this area. Never enter a worksite with high occult activity. What? So yeah, there's a measurement here as well. So yeah, this was also taken out of the flesh pit. What the frick does that mean? What do you mean occult activity? People going in there doing some messed up stuff? Look, as a hole of flesh. Let's start a cult. Let's summon some demons in the flesh pit. I haven't seen this one. Didn't know the flesh pit had any kind of occult angle. Yeah, I don't remember that either. Like, what are they doing in there with high occult activity? Like, what is going on in there? Is it gonna get, like, eldritch or something? If it's warm-blooded, I guess it would be a good place to hide from the cold. Yeah, just in the ground. It's safe in the ground, except for that one place that these people decided to open up and expose to cold and infection because profit. But occult activity, what do they mean by that? I don't think it has to do with people, it just has to do with something occult related happens in there. Like, maybe ghosts or demons, or like just something beyond human comprehension? It's really, what's going on? I have to know more. My curiosity will be the death of me. High technology deep in the heart of Texas. Can I zoom? Can I zoom? Fine, I'll do it myself. Wait. How do I do it myself? How do I do this myself? How do I do this myself? Do I have to... Times am I gonna... I did! This is the most you can... What? Why is it zooming out now? Why is it zooming in and then it's zooming... What? What is going on? Fine, I'll do this. Okay, there we go. Discovers giant flesh organism, opens a server farm inside of it. Yeah. Perfect, we can increase the heat. It's already hot in there, so it won't mind. It won't mind. Browser soon features. Yeah, fun. Yeah. Yeah. Can I move this around a little bit? Can I move this? Can I get the bottom? Where's the bottom? Okay, can I zoom? Okay, if I zoom out. Okay, there we go. Almost half a mile beneath the brutal Texas sun lies one of the newest and most advanced computer systems in the world. Its purpose? To allow engineers and park rangers to rein in the ancient and inconceivably large Permian... It's Permian. Wait. Permian? Or that's an M, and that's an R. Permian Basin superorganism. After all, this is cowboy country. By Oliver Herrera. Hello, do you know who I am? Do you see the remains of my existence? Oh, hang on, Chad, I forgot to take my meds. Oh, okay, now I see you. Pemian is a time frame. Ah, Ice Age. Oh. So this is a very old structure then. But I guess it was discovered by humans more recently? The thing happened, yes. The thing happened, and it is happening. Hello, welcome to today is Mystery Flesh Pit Day, so I am doing a read-along of the Mystery Flesh Pit National Park. This is a series of that has various media, and it's on TikTok. It was made by Trevor Roberts, but why is it happening? I don't know. It was somehow willed into existence. Yeah, reading creepy, scaly, made-up story about giant flesh pit. It was made by Mother Nature. How do you know? There's a cult activity going on in there, as well as macroorganisms running around. And apparently they're dangerous. My existence isn't an enigma itself. I see. So, wait, where's the... Okay. So the next one would be... this one. Oh. Alright. Let's zoom in a little bit. Mystery flesh pins. Pint? Chad, can we go to the pub after this, Chad? Can we go to the pub? I want to forget about today. The flesh pit is only one half of the unknowable, where corporate interest is the other. True. Oh, there is an entire system of flesh under this particular area. We have to profit. We need profits. We need to get people in there. Yeah. June 1995. 26th of June, 1247. Oh. Wait, is this inside the pit? A three-dimensional model of the lower visitor center is displayed on a full-color projector screen. Displays like this one help park managers to quickly view system status indicators. What? I'd buy flesh pit stuff. Oh, you don't know about what happened in 2007, I see. You might want to hold on to that. Mystery flesh pit. Oh wait, no. The room I'm standing in buzzes with activity. Reflections from the lights, gauges, and monitors flicker and dance on tall windows, which overlook a larger glassed-in atrium. Beyond that glass, a 500-foot-tall chasm of muscle and flesh. 500 feet? Oh. This is the Mystery Flesh Pit National Park, and I'm being given a tour of its control room by one of the park's technicians. Diamond hands as they hold the table. No, buy the dip. No, buy the dip. 2007 is over. Buy the dip. Buy the dip. Do the what? While the park is staffed and operated by park service employees, this looks more like a NASA operation than what many imagine the work of a park ranger to be. No ropes? No friendship ropes in here? Oh. That's a little disappointing, but okay. They might not be the macroorganisms I'd want to trap and make friends with anyway. I don't think that's a good idea. Too many ghost Pokemon in this area as well. Way too many. I may just die. It's a lot of work to manage a resource as unique as the Flesh Pit, says Aaron Welch, the park's director of operations. You should know, Aaron has been with the Mystery Flesh Pit since its days as a roadside tourist oddity in the 70s. Whoa. See, I told you, 70s. It's old. It's old. Cutting his teeth as a derrick operator, Aaron says he was drawn to the pit because of the continual challenges it poses to development. God dang it. In the early days, we didn't have any kind of advanced monitoring system. Just seismometers and pressure balloons hooked up to long tubes and barometers. It was real primitive, and you could only know what was going on with the pit locally. Kind of like a doctor only being able to listen to the heartbeat. And not much else. As the interior of the park was explored and mapped, so too did the technology mature. In 1981, a fixed hydraulic-based system was installed which allowed operators to both monitor the pit's overall condition, while also influencing the behaviors of a specific anatomical elements, such as valves and muscles. Oh, we've come a long way, I think. Aaron beams. This new computerized system gives us an unprecedented degree of information and control over the pit's activity, and we're already seeing the results with increased guest safety and satisfaction. Oh, I see. This is a lot just to make a national park. That is a lot of cost. They are hoping that this becomes a massive success. This, of all things. They're banking on this. They probably spent like billions of dollars just to make this operational. They have an entire, like, they have servers and stuff just to profit, not to research, just to profit. My goodness. Bacteria-type Pokemon. They need to add that as a new type. I mean, there are Pokemon that are more like bacteria. I think there's I forgot what that Pokemon is called, but yeah, there are Pokemon like that. They know their target audience. In what alternate reality would you want to go in here? Like, what kind of world is this where this kind of park is interesting enough for people to drive out from far away to be in this, of all places? Be in flesh. Be encased in flesh. Wait a minute. Okay, I'm talking about general audiences, not the people that are freaky. Just people. Go, I'd even bring Grandma and the kids. Oh, so that's what Grandma's into, I see. Of course, a gushing granny would want to see that flesh grush all over the freaking walls. Oh my god. Reminds them of their earlier years. When they were their wild 20s. It's just a national park, but it's flesh. It's flesh, though. You don't know anything about this. This is a living thing that exists, and they're just carving into it and doing all this stuff, and there's like occult stuff going on, and there's macro bacteria that could probably kill you. They're just... Are you bringing Grandma and the kids so that you can get rid of them? Is that what this is? they get lost, and then you go all the way out, and you're like, oh, I don't know where they are. I guess I'll go home then. Flesh, forest, they're both alive, same thing. Oh my god. The forest does not have giant bacteria in it. Oh my god, forests. They're comparing it to forests. Yeah, because she probably doesn't like the Florida. I don't know if I'm feeling Florida. Yeah, maybe I should... Florida was the... Florida is the testing ground for whether or not you would want to go into the flesh pit. Okay, we gotta go to the Everglades first, and then work our way up to the flesh pit. Just don't feed the macrobacteria for it. Don't feed them, don't touch them, and yet when you go into the forest, the bears, they just run right over and they eat all your food, and then they eat you. They eat little bits of you. And then they start bouncing on your trampolines. Not so funny anymore, is it? So first you go to England, and then you go to the Florida Everglades, and then you go to the flesh pit. You work yourself up. She must be a shitty girl. Okay, you did. Chat, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Why would you? Oh, you must be a city girl. Yeah, you don't understand. You don't understand brilliance when you see it. This is how we have fun. Yeah, I mean, you don't like touching grass. Yeah, we can all tell. We can all tell. You're one of those city girls. Out here, we love the flesh pit. I went in there so many times. That's where I got married. I got married in the flesh pit. You should see the flesh geysers. Oh yeah, they're so romantic. Self-handed city slicker doesn't know how to keep bears off trampolines. Hello, welcome. This is a read-along of the MysteryFleshpitnationalpark, which for some reason chat is very into. They can't wait to take the family over there. If it's fun for the whole family, they can't wait. Even after hearing occult activity and macroorganisms. Okay, chat. Okay. I should have known that you would be freakier than me in a few regards. Yeah, this is my limit. This isn't your limit. You're reading progress 4 pages of okay, fine. But okay, well, it's your fault because you keep chatting. Chat, why are you chatting? Chat, why are you chatting? Read me to sleep? Okay. I don't know if that's going to be possible with this mic setup, but I'll try. Where am I? This brand new control room was completed in April of 1994. and is the largest piece of a $500 million renovation to the park's infrastructure and lower visitor center. The darkened glass and concrete layer, designed by the acclaimed Santa Fe-based architecture firm of Roberts and Associates, is the brain of an extensive digital network which spans... through the pizza net. At one end of the system are more than 800 sensor stations, strategically embedded throughout the known portions of the national park. These sensor stations themselves, a combination of weather satellite and nerve ganglion, are each outfitted with over a dozen instruments which measure a range of conditions such as humidity, bioseismic vibrations, pH levels, fluid pressures, air quality, and even pheromone concentrations. Pheromones for what? This raw stream of information from the field stations is continually transmitted via insulated cables to network hubs until it eventually collects within the large computer bank near the back of the control room. Aaron motions to the large blinking machine behind a glass wall. It's an enormous volume of data to handle, so this supercomputer sorts it out and turns it into a usable picture for us so we can get an idea of what's going on at any given spot. One of the 20 or so motions in the control room displays a colorful chemical. Oh, and here it is. Here's the room. So we've got facilities and engineering consoles monitor the park's infrastructure systems from the trail lights to the elevators. So that's this blue thing. Dedicated comms console maintains constant line to the surface support facilities. Oh, so that's the yellow one. Powerful supercomputer array processors processes vast amounts of data from field sensor stations. So that's all of these. Command console oversees entire system. Operations director can access and make changes to executive level processes. There we go. The red. Okay. And then large projector screen displays vital statistics and condition alerts. Oh, okay. So there's all this, and then there's this part. Full-color monitors can display up to 4 security and trail camera feeds at a given time. Oh, so here. So these are the cameras. Resource console monitor the condition of the pit and also track park wildlife. Tagged wildlife are displayed, allowing technicians to keep track of over 382 potential hazardous fauna in the pit. The computer updates every 15 seconds? Phantom, is this SCP stuff? Oh, no, this is a collection of various media made by Trevor Roberts. It is a group of Tumblr posts by them, which feature, like, world building for a fictional place. Yeah. It's not an SCP, but I mean, if you like SCPs, yeah, this Yeah, you'd be reading this. You would be reading this. Yeah, it does remind you of ARGs or things like the electric state and stuff like that. So, yeah, there's some similarities, but it's more of its own thing. It's backrooms, but freaky. That's right. I took advantage of the backrooms premiere to display this now several-year-old collection of media. It was all a ploy. It was all for relevancy the whole time. Oh, I fooled you all. Okay. So the next part. Oh, okay. So. But in reality, it was just a really funny coincidence. I didn't know it was gonna come out this week. Oh right, and there's also, what else is happening this week? Did Summer Games Fest start? I think it's gonna start soon. There's that too. So while everybody's doing that, I'm gonna do this. And now let's just read out from the park's amniotic thermal springs. Amniotic. Amniotic thermal springs. So they use those to do their analysis? Oh. While another depicts a slowly rotating 3D view of what looks like airflow through some kind of bronchial junction. Yeah, some kind of bronchial junction, yeah. This thing is alive and it breathes. We are interrupted by a small alarm on one of the consoles. Uh-oh. A few keystrokes and Aaron apologizes. Sorry about that. Lactic acid buildup in one of the trails. We constructed a new bridge in the trunk that sort of pinches a few muscles, so we have to dump midazolam into the tissues. I'm learning so many words. Once in a while to prevent muscle spasms. Wait a minute. So what happens when there is a muscle spasm? Uh-oh. Earthquake? Earthquake? Oh, uh-oh. This new system works in reverse, with the targeted chemical injections or precise jolts of electricity, acting as a harness for the pit superorganism. What the? That's messed up. The ease by which park managers are able to coax the pit into behaving is one of the key benefits of the new control system. Muscular and gastric actions of the mystery flesh pit, limited tour availability and guest safety, and greatly inhibited substantial development of certain organs until the new system was installed. Are you sure this is safe? Are you sure this is safe? It's fine, just inject several tons of potassium and CBD. This thing's going to go into the bronchial junctions and start spraying weed smoke everywhere. Like, okay, Pit, relax, okay? It's just a few hundred people, come on. You want a hit of this? Expert Pit Coaxer is a crazy job description, yeah. Can you even write about that on your resume? Well, I guess it's not for the greater good, and it's not really a government thing, so yeah, I guess you could do that. I've been through hell and back. Give me a job. You're hired. I can handle anything, give me the job. Okay. I mean, there's dirty jobs out there, but this is probably one of the dirtiest, scariest jobs out there. Like, if you can handle this and put it on your resume, I feel like you can get hired anywhere. With a master's degree, you can be promoted to chief pit stimulator now. Yeah, so I go along the pit. I go along different parts of the pit and see if there are any small cavities. And then what I do is, okay, I gotta stop. Let me see. I'm trying to... Hello? Why is it doing that? That's not 500? That's not... What? Excuse me? Why was it so big before? That's 500? But it was so close before! Oh, this is gonna be painful, isn't it? This is going to be painful. Mystery flesh pixels now! It does it with this, but it won't do it with... Oh? Oh? Why? Why is it weird? Why is it so weird? Okay, what if I do that? Oh! And then I zoom in. Yes! There we go. There we go. So... The ease by which park managers are able to coax the pit into behaving is one of the key benefits of the new control system. Muscular and gastric actions of the mystery flesh pit, limited tour availability and guest safety, like they give a frick, and greatly inhibited substantial development of certain organs until the new system was installed. The safety of park visitors has always been our top priority, explains Aaron. Yeah, okay. Oh, here's the sensor. Standing at just under 3 feet tall, the field sensor stations, like the unit depicted here, are the eyes, ears, and even nose of the park control system. These robust sensors are packed with over 24 precision instruments, designed to measure temperature, humidity, pressure, acidity, bioseismic vibrations, wildlife movement, and even the agitation level of the pit itself. Oh, it gets angry. The anchors which keep the field stations firmly implanted within the flesh of the pit serve as a dual role as electrodes. New advances in control technology allow muscles of the pit to be stimulated on command with up to 200,000 volts? Ouch! Owie! Ouchies! That's messed up. What the frick? So here's the, oh, okay, so here's the other one. Here's another picture of the control room. I think that's what they called it. Room with a view. Room with a view. It just looks like they're all staring at a giant sphincter. The updated architecture of the lower visitor center feels fresh and contemporary, and nicely complements the raw vigor and visceral horror of the mystery flesh pit. So they acknowledge that it is indeed horrifying? This is terrifying. Oh, but I want to go in there. My curiosity. My curiosity exceeds my fear of being devoured. According to the architect, the primary colors and exposed concrete are meant to invoke feelings of calm serenity. Why would... Chat, would you work here? Would you want to be in an environment that looks like this? Does this feel enriching? Does this feel comfortable? Like the frickin' roof. Or the lack thereof. Primary colors and exposed concrete. What? Working at the mystery flesh pit takes guts. I don't know, it seems like you only have this to look at. Really, and then when you're not looking at that, you're looking at concrete everywhere, just man-made structures. I'd totally work there. The pay probably rocks and you get your family in for free on the weekdays. Like, it's very isolated. The primary colors don't really help that much. They're kind of... It's not union, though, probably. You think a place like this would be union? That is a death sentence. You might as well just dissolve the whole company. If it's unionized. Are meant to invoke feelings of calm serenity for anxious guests, such as small children and babies. What? Who may be prone to panic attacks. So they're saying it's horrifying. It's a horrible environment for a child to be in, which is why we put a bunch of bright colors and soft corners for them to run around in. So they're admitting that no child would be in here because it's way too messed up. And they instead try to draw them in with pretty colors and simple surfaces. You are making a McDonald's play place out of a frontal view of a sphincter, and you think that's not going to scare them? Like, what? Just standard safety precautions. They also put oxygen tanks on mountainside base camps, you know. It's fine. It's fine. Do you know the magic school bus? I think the game is even worse with that. I think the game is even worse. Wasn't there a story in the game that was really messed up? Wasn't there? Oh no! I think there was a... Wait, did I see a video a few years ago that tells you the story of the game? I think it was one of the games, and it was really messed up. Yo, what are we up to? Hello, welcome! I am doing a read-along of the mysteryfleshpitnationalpark. So right now I'm on this page. I'm on the interview with the director of the park. And they're describing that, oh, we had to make this place have pretty colors and bright, happy surfaces. Yeah, this is the... If you know what this is, you won't understand it. If you don't know what this is, you won't understand. It's fine. It's fine. So yes, be aware that there is... Wait, what was the word? Maybe I should put that in. Sounds like some backroom stuff. Yeah. Oh my god, we were just talking about that. Yeah, if you know ARGs, if you know, like, I guess SCP stuff and analog horror and stuff like that, it has similarities to those things. It's more of a multimedia project that is on Tumblr that you can read through. So right now I'm going through the first Tumblr post all the way to the last. And yeah, right now there's... Yeah, you see that over there? That's the flesh. That's the flesh behind that screen. That's the flesh. And then inside it's bright and colorful. Fun for the whole family. And they're describing how children are terrified by this. And that if they put bright colors and simple surfaces everywhere, it'll put them at ease. Yeah, it's kind of like an ARG. Yeah, it's kind of like that. Maybe like similar to stuff like the Electric State. Let me see if I can put this. Images. What's the other one? Maybe. Wait. Oh. Do you know about God Husk? That would be fun for a sec. What was God? Oh, God Husk. Yeah. Yeah, I know about God Husk. Yeah, it's really cool. It seems like it would take a really long time to go all the way through. Yeah, that could be a future stream. Yeah, I could see that if I want. I could do that at some point. Ah! It would take days. Oh, it would take multiple streams. But there is a lot of information in that. Like, people make essays that are just hours and hours long of edited footage of them talking about everything that happens in God Husk. Yeah, it's very extensive from what I have seen, the little bits that I've seen. Yeah, it's a lot. I don't know if I can do it. So I'll just start with this. yeah. I didn't expect to be doing this. I did not expect to be doing this at all. I love stuff like that. How God House is incredibly good, but the downside is that it's a lot. Yeah. It's too bad. It's too bad. But, yeah, I think I was talking with chat maybe like a few weeks ago about, hey, you should do some reading stuff. I think that would be really cool. I would want to see that. And then the monkey's paw curled, and then I thought, Mystery Flesh Pit. Does anybody know what Mystery Flesh Pit is? And nobody knew, so I was just like, hey, I can do this then. It's perfect. Such as small children and babies who may be prone to panic attacks. Still, expansive reinforced glass windows ensure that visitors will never become too calm. Why do you want to ensure that? Why would you want to ensure that? Huh? I just realized I should make chat a little bit smaller so you can oh wait, no, never mind. Wait. Oh, that's what you're supposed to. I get it. Damn it. Now I have to I'll just do that. That should be fine. That should be fine. So I was wondering why it was so short. There we go. There we go. So what? Still, expansive reinforced glass windows ensure that visitors will never become too calm. Yeah, what's up with that? New retail spaces within the center's concourse are slowly attracting vendors, with Burger King and Trader Vic's already pioneering franchises in the exotic locale. Impulse buying as a result of adrenaline rushes in the gift shop is right there. There it is. There's the gift shop. Well, this site actually does have a gift shop. It actually does. I think in the thumbnail I have one of the shirts that they're selling. We want people to feel safe and secure when they choose to bring their families down here. But we also want them to experience the same sense of excitement and wonder that made the Mystery Flesh Pit National Park famous. What? The trick is doing it safely. I mean, no one wants to get eaten. We aren't crocodile tours. One of the huge organs beyond the glass slightly tenses, and the visitor center shifts just a little, seeming to challenge his words. Aaron offers a smug grin to my initial reaction. He laughs a bit and helps me to my feet. Oh, it was that bad. They fell over. The interviewer fell over. Just that tiny little tense just made the entire place shift. To the point where this person freaked out and fell on the floor. That's not good. That's not good. There's nothing to worry about. We've got this thing on total lockdown. I don't know about that. And for the time being, it seems like we do. Let's just hope this stays this way. So that is the, that's this. Oh, there's more. An article from the June 1995 issue of Popular Science, which briefly talks about the mid-90s. I should have read this first. Renovations and upgrades to the control systems of the Mystery Flesh Pit. For the time, this control facility was state-of-the-art and remained more or less unchanged until the eventual catastrophic system failure, which resulted in the closure of the park. Uh-oh. Catastrophic system failure? Everything is fine, says Aaron. He's a motherfucking liar. He's a liar. He's just full of it. And a tremendous loss of human life. Tremendous loss. Tremendous. During the events of the 2007 tragedy, the third shift crew bravely stayed within the control room to attempt to rescue aid at the cost of their own lives. He lied. He lied. But I mean, it's not like he's gonna be the one in trouble if there's a lie. I mean, sure, there will probably be a lawsuit, but they can pay that off easily. But then again, the place did close eventually. So I don't know how much this place made. I don't know how much. How much did... I mean, they made enough to have all these computers, right? Or was it funded a different way? Yeah, it resulted in the closure of the park. So in 2007, it was gone. But the pit remains. A flesh pit worker's prayer. Each day I descend into the deep cutting meat to earn my keep. I pray to my Father in heaven above that I return to those I love. If somehow death and I should meet, as even the flesh pit needs to eat, I want my loved ones to be sure that in Jesus' arms I am secure. So every time they go in there, they're risking their lives. And for what? Tourism wasn't the only industry involved with the park. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure they had funding from other places that expected something else. Maybe it's a crow country situation. Notice, prolonged skin contact with nervous tissue may result in an increased color perception range. This effect is temporarily and often dissipates in 8 to 10 hours. Wait, does that mean... Are you getting covered in enzymes? Is that what's happening? You're getting covered in enzymes that the flesh is creating? Ah! Pink Paletta, thank you for this song. What is it happening? That scared the frick out of me, oh my god. it just frightens me every time because I don't expect it. It's not even that loud. It's not even that loud. Anyway, increased color perception that dissipates. So the color of your skin changes. So are you being digested? And that's why your skin color changes? I don't know. Oh wait, no, increased color perception range, excuse me. Color perception. So it fricks with your eyes. It fricks with your eyes, not your skin. Why did it? So you touch it with your skin, and it affects your eyes and the way you see colors. Why is that? I also want increased color perception so you can see more colors. Yes! I think it's saying there's some sort of neurological psychedelic effect. Oh. There's going to be a lot of people in there sneaking samples. They're going to be... We have to milk the meat. We have to milk the flesh. Yeah, it seems to affect your nervous system. Yeah, but it can affect your skin. Because I saw the word skin and I just went... But, what is this? Oh, does that mean you can see a color that humans can't usually see? Like with a certain aquatic life? You didn't just say milk, milk that meat. Milk that meat. We need those profits. Come on, everybody, come on. Do they scrape it? Do they squeeze it? We have to know. We have to know. We have to know more. So you get to see the mystery color. You get to finally see what fuchsia is supposed to look like. Finally, the mystery color. What else can see? What was the marine life that can see a lot of colors? Was it the... It's not the mantis shrimp, is it? Or is it the cuttlefish? I forgot. It might be both. It is interesting because the color range that your eyes can see depends on cones and other stuff, not just your nervous system. Yeah. And the reason I bring up fuchsia is because the color that we call fuchsia is not what it actually is supposed to look like. It's supposed to look like something else, but our brains perceive it as fuchsia. Our brain fills in the blank. To my knowledge. I think that's why it's used in certain games. Cuttlefish use chromatophore skin to communicate via color. Yeah, that's... I like sea life. I like the fish. They're so cool. But it's so cool. The way that they can just change that, and everything that goes into changing those colors, and they do it so easily too. And they do all these kinds of patterns, and they're moving around, and it's like it's like a natural LCD display. It's just going. It's amazing. Oh, Q&A. How deep is the pit? The depth record for a human was achieved in 1979 by an expedition team which was able to reach an unprecedented depth of 19,102 meters below the entry orifice. That's true, that's because your cones are color-coded, and if that makes any sense. So you have cones. I can see different colors, and if I remember correctly, yellow isn't as strong, and that affects fuchsia. Oh, I may be wrong on the yellow, but you get the idea. Yeah. Yeah, our sight is very limited compared to other animals. It's crazy. And then there are other animals that can't see the colors that we see. And I find it so funny how much your eyes can do. And they've been formed in our body in such a way that if our body was aware that we have eyes, they would immediately make us blind. Apparently. Which is very interesting, because you can actually trick your brain into seeing colors you normally can't. What? You could do that? That's cool. I heard magenta is also a weird color like it. Yeah. It's interesting. And then the other thing is, colors aren't even really real. They're just something that our mind does. It's just... it's something that the mind makes. It's crazy how that all works. Surpassing the previously held 1976 record of 12,170 meters. Not millimeters! At depths below 19,000, the anatomy of the pit begins to noticeably change and become much less anatomically similar to other surface forms of life. Oh my god. Yeah, you can activate specific color receptors. It's complicated, but there's a set that normally doesn't mix with others, and you can kind of trick it into activating. Ugh. Okay, where are those limitless pills? I need to do an experiment. That's letting you see a color you haven't before. Oh, that would be so cool. Oh, that would be so cool. Like, colors that don't even... You can't even think about what kind of color it would look like, because you're so used to what's available that you can't imagine other colors. It's just, it's like, what would they look like? I don't even know. It's just, you wouldn't know until you saw them. You're like, wait a minute, that's a color? Well, it's just a manifestation of light wavelengths. Colors don't exist without eyeballs, but those wavelengths have other effects too, surely. Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, and there's so many species that just all see it differently, or don't see it at all. And for some reason, technology has gone so far that we can understand that exactly what kind of colors that other animals can't see, but not the colors that animals can see that we can't. Isn't that funny? It's like, we know dogs can see this color and this color, but not this one, and there's this one. And then color blindness, that is a whole can of worms. There's so many different kinds of color blindness. Oh my god. The fact that even between humans, you see different colors. It's just... it's just wild. I like science. I like biology. It's cool. Where was I? Explorations beyond these depths are extremely challenging, due to the exotic and largely unknown nature of the pit's lower anatomy. I can't do it anymore. I can't do the eyebrow thing on this model. Kind of. Kind of. So basically, these receptors are able to interpret the wavelengths by activating in specific orders, for example. Oh my god! Optometrist in Drat! You're seeing the purple, red, and blue receptors activate at the same time. Example, yellow is the one that doesn't activate at the same time as the others, so your eyes can't interpret a mix of yellow with other colors? What? It only activates by itself? But if you trick it into activating at the same time, then your brain actually interprets the right color. The frick? I'm learning so much today. I'm learning so much. Oh my god. So is it just yellow that does this, or are there other colors that do this? Red and blue receptors. I read an actual thesis about this. Oh my god. Whoa. Oh no, I learn more about chat every day. I learn more about chat every day. Once the biology talk starts, they're like, oh, I know, it's this. That's so cool. But, wait, I can't even focus. Unmanned expendable probe vehicles have been able to surpass the 19,000 meter depth. But poor communications quality over anything, but poor communications quality over anything but tether cables have made further exploration cost prohibitive. Oh. Very specific set of receptors. Some animals even have more than we do. Yeah, but in a way, it's hardware. Your nervous system is a software. Oh, right. We're meat computers. So even though some animals have more developed receptors, they sometimes can't even use it or actually see those. Oh, so they can have them, but they can't use them. Which I guess, yeah, it goes the same for us. We could be seeing more, but we just can't. But we can't trick our brains into seeing some of it. Whoa. Oh, that would be such a gift for an artist to be able to see more colors and be able to create those colors. It's just, that would be amazing to see. I would really want to see that. But I wouldn't be able to see it because they would be the only ones who could see it. And all they could do is just try to replicate it. But then if they try to replicate it, nobody else can see it. Ah! Yeah. Oh. So tricking your brain so if you can find it on YouTube. Oh. A specific color, then at the same time another or something like that. Oh, I see. So it's like, you watch it and then okay, here's the instructions. You're supposed to look at this and then you look at this other thing. Ah, I see. Hypnotism. In this stream? Never. It is hypothesized that the pit may well extend into the Earth's mantle, with many scientists suggesting that the organism may be native to the interior of the planet. What? Having merely surfaced to the upper tectonic plates for unknown reasons. Well, I thought it was because of shifts in the planet's core. No, it's not tectonic shifts. What? So we don't even know why it surfaced. And then, so it grew, or it was always there, down at the Earth's core, and then it slowly moved all the way up to Texas. That is scary. We don't even know why. It's not like a shifting of the plates thing. It's just there now. It just appeared. Hi, this is honestly one of my favorite projects I've encountered in a long while. I genuinely love it to pieces. I have got to ask though, what exactly are anodyne mining down there? I found the article. Among the resources harvested from within the Mystery Flesh Pit, by far the most ubiquitous and well-known to the public was amniotic ballast? Amniotic ballast? The miraculous sticky fluid was extracted from I told you, they're milking the walls, they're milking the floors, they're milking the ceiling. Profits. And then they sell it back to you in the gift shop. Hey kids, you wanna get high? You wanna see the special colors that nobody else sees? Well, we've got the fluid for you. They're milking the meat. Sticky fluid was extracted from deep within the pit and was refined on-site before being transferred to off-site facilities for additional processing. They're making milk. They're filtering the milk. The meat milk. From there, many different products were manufactured by Anodyne that each exploited the fantastic properties of the ballast. Or the ballast? Ballast. Wow. One of the more notable and best-selling of these were the Vitasalve line of consumer-grade OTC supplements. Oh, okay, hang on. The meat stuff kind of reminds me of amnesia. Wait, no, there's several amnesias. You deserve to feel better than good. Natural remedies to reverse aging, improve mental health, and enliven romance. All from the bounty of Mother Earth. Just another miracle from Anodyne Pharmaceuticals. Ew. The first game, some weirdly fleshy stuff blocks doors. Ew. Can you cook it? I hope so. I mean, if you're going to be stuck in that place for a long time, you're going to have to do it at some point. Bite the bullet. Refined amniotic ballast. You know what? This is driving me crazy. I'm just gonna amniotic ballast. Audit. Wait. Oh god. Oh, it's not real? Oh, okay, it's not real. Okay, I was going to get a pronunciation, but I don't think that's happening. Story time? Yeah, story time! Yeah, real story about milking meat. So this is a multimedia project by Trevor Roberts. It's on Tumblr. And it's a series of Tumblr posts that are related to a fictional world with a big fleshy pit that this company is exploiting for profit. And from what we've read so far, we've read about the process of being able to get deeper into the viscera, but also how to milk that meat, and the way that they tried to make the indoor areas less terrifying because they're inside of flesh, by making it bright and colorful and simple. And also a little bit about the 2007 incident where there were some major muscle spasms in the pit. And then a lot of people died, like a lot of people. And they found this. Well, they didn't find it in the 70s. I think they were exploiting it a lot in the 70s. This also reminds me of Readalong. I haven't heard of that one. And also we were going on and on about eyes. I don't even remember why we were going on and on about eyes. Oh right, you can get high off of the milk, off of the flesh milk. And the type of high that it gives you is you can see more colors. And then we just started talking about colors and color receptors, like the ones on your face. But yeah, that's all that more truck talk for. I don't know. It just kind of happened. It's a silly little coincidence. It's a silly little coincidence, and nothing to worry about here. Nope. And also, yeah, this is what they're making out of the milk meat. So yeah, they're making supplements. Vitasalve for him, Vitasalve for her. Vitasalve de-aging peptide. Vitasalve oncological cognition enhancement gel. There's even a picture. Yeah, wait, what? That's a real life story? There was a medicine that contained small amounts of radiation, and this man drank 1,400 bottles of it in a few years. He pretty much melted inside out. Let me guess, 50s? 40s? 50s, 40s, 30s, 20s, or 10s? No. God. 1927? Yeah, checks out. People were, like, playing with radiation like it was nothing. Back in them days. They didn't give a frick. They put radiation in everything. Wasn't there a toy set that had a little bit of... People back then did not give a single frick. And even when they found out, they were like, it's not that bad. Oh, little Jimmy playing with his radiation toy gun with his 3 arms. No. I anticipate the story that follows will be, I will not be able to stomach dinner today. The story time be taken for while the reading goes on, so I'll probably be lurking. Okay, I'll continue. I will continue to disgust you then. It's... We find amniotic ballast was concentrated and combined with other materials sourced from the pit to cure a range of ailments, ranging from general malaise, mental degradation due to aging, to growth of several carcinogenic tumors. When consumed recreationally, refined amniotic ballast fluid created a very strong and pleasant psychotropic effect altogether different from alcohol, cannabis, opioids, or hallucinogens. Though non-habit-forming, the direct and plentiful benefits of products such as Vitasolve, or Vitasolve? No, Vital, but like Vitality. Vitasolve saw year-over-year continual market growth from the time it was initially offered until the supply was effectively shut down following the 2007 closure of the pit. Beyond ballast-based products, several other materials were mined from the pit by Anodyne. That's the company that's doing all this crazy stuff. Bone structures were mined and cut down to slabs which found prominent use in the construction industry as a well-insulating, lightweight, yet incredibly strong building and finishing material. It needs those bones. Why are you cutting up its bones? It needs those. They're trying to extract milk, and they're also cutting up bones. Oh my god. Found this today, and man, this brings back so many memories. Did the Burger King ever open up in the visitor center? I vaguely remember hearing about a special King's Crown you could nab there. The renovated lower visitor center opened up in 1995, with the addition of an expanded and fully enclosed main concourse for commercial vendors. On opening day, the lower visitor center contained only 3 food vendors, a small convenience-styled store, a full-service Trader Vic's, and an airport-style Burger King. Plans for a rainforest cafe never advanced beyond initial talks with the park service. How long can someone live in the flesh pit long term? Archaeological evidence of prehistoric human activity within the pit has led to conjecture among scientists that long-term habitation within the anatomy of the pit is possible but unlikely. Without modern technology and tools, any humans living long-term within the entrails of the superorganism would need to adapt to the perpetual darkness, subpar oxygen, constant high humidity heat, and continually changing fleshscape in order to survive. Over hundreds of generations, when combined with the poorly understood long-term effects of consuming amniotic ballast fluid, it is entirely possible that humans adapted to this lifestyle would be fundamentally different from normal humans. Modern humans. This is so interesting. I don't know if I'd ever read this. Yeah, I'm surprised at how many people don't know about this. I thought a lot of people knew about this. But yeah, and it looks so good. It looks like it belongs in that time period. They did a really good job. Oh! Permian Basin Recovery and Superorganism Containment Corporation. General Anesthetic Production and Surface Administration Facility. Absolutely no visitors within prior authorization by the site director. Content like this and horror stories and stuff is what I consume the most, really? Oh. I do like me a good horror every once in a while. I did just finish Fatal Frame after all. But that was a suggestion from chat. Oh, this is 10 years later. Oh. I got to bed while listening to horror stories. Oh my god, what a coincidence that you ended up here. Yeah, it was funny how life works out like that. Vehicle damage incident report, form V2C, Grumman IAV. Vehicle information, years of manufacture, vehicle serial, odometer reading, blank miles, kilometers. Oh. Last fuel filter service date, last oil service date, last transmission service date. I clicked because of your modeled state, because of the Geats plushie, but the content is bomb. Thank you. Thank you. But yeah, this model has recently been the default. Yeah, I used to use a free model before. And then I somehow stumbled upon this one and I thought, oh, this is cute. I could do a debut with this. Damage information, date of incident, location, coordinates. For office use only. Yes, okay, I will use it for the office date. TS archive number. Indicate damage to the vehicles on the down. Use the following legend. Bent, melted graffiti, crushed, dented, occult marking, stained, pitted, rusted, infestation, scratch, missing, dissolved, torn. Graffiti? So this was in close contact with the park guests. But then there's the occult again. It's mentioning the occult again. Occult activity. I think it was a good choice again because with their personality already. Thank you. It took me a while to think about it. I don't know. And then I was wondering, is chat going to like this? And there was so much uncertainty, and I was very nervous, and then somehow it just worked out. Yeah, so we got the front, the driver's side. So they go in like this. The rear, the passenger side. There's passengers? Wait a minute. Is this like one of the vehicles from Jurassic Park World? Is it like that? Except it's inside of flesh. Describe how the incident occurred. For damage caused by park-specific wildlife, please specify which species, if known. I'm not trying to promote, but I have an agency having personality and bottles patch is kind of difficult. I see. Oh. Yeah, it is very difficult. I think on the model debut video, you can see the other choices that I was thinking about. And yeah, I wasn't even really sure if this would be a good fit, because it's hard, because you're matching personality, you're matching voice, you're matching content, you're matching whether the person will like it. You're matching so many things, whether the audience will like it. It's a difficult decision. But this was pre-made, so it makes it all the more harder if you can't get it to your specifications. But I don't know. There's a lot of interesting models out there. If you just stick to it, you can find something amazing for like an insanely low amount of money. It's crazy. Yeah, there's a lot that goes into it. People thinking it's just grabbing a model. Yeah, there's a lot that goes into it because it's a difficult choice to make. Yeah. It's, I think I made the right choice. I don't know. Employee name. Oh, employee signature. Filled within 24 hours of damage. So there's the occult marking. Wait, occult marking? Wait, what is making those markings? We even had to come up with a new design because it just didn't match our talent. Ah, I see. Yeah, those revisions are pretty costly, aren't they? I don't know because I'm not familiar with that side of VTubing all that much. I'm more of a night sider when it comes to that, so. But yeah, it was a whole new design model and rigging. Yeah, that's really expensive, isn't it? It's just, ooh. Yeah, and then you have to think about the artist and like an extra grant. Oh my god. Oh. Mystery flesh pit model, please. Okay. Okay, coming right up. Oh. Okay. It's coming right up. It's coming. There we go. We put it in. Where are you? I see you. Oh, there you are. There's. Okay, wait. There we go. Just put that over there, and then okay, goodbye, Faye. Goodbye, Faye. It's just me now. It's just me. It's just me, the one fish. I'm here. What's up, everybody? It has to have a toggle that lets you milk it. The cross-section of the creature going through the Earth's crust. Oh my god, no. Hey everybody, it's me, Fate. I'm gonna be reading the flesh pit tonight. Oh wait, maybe wait, what if I do this? Wait, if I go here, and then I go in here. This one? No, not this one. Not this one, dude. This one? No, not this one. No. Oh, there we go. There we go. Model debut electric bill. There's nothing but me. There's nothing but me. I'm screenshotting this.
Oh, you wanna take a screenshot of me? Oh, I'm so embarrassed. Oh, 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 jeez. Take my picture. I don't have makeup on. Okay, well, I better be getting back to readers. Alright, chat. No. This is a device here centering living weed. Yeah, that's the isekai that's coming out about me. Yeah, I was actually a tooth fairy who died and awoke in another world as a meat flesh monster from Terraria. What an adorably bashful amalgamation of sentient meat. Oh, jeez. Wait, what if I just take the book? The day I died as a VTuber and became a flesh monster. I wish I could put the music on. Where's the music? We're take this music off. Yeah, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up here. Well, it all started when I became a black and white sketch VTuber and turned into a tooth fairy VTuber. And then I died and awoke in another world, and now I'm a flesh meat monster. Hey everybody, it's me, Victim. We're gonna be doing some read-alongs today. We're doing the mystery flesh pit read-along. I've got my trusty book with me. That's my Yoshi Legend. My little plush PNG over its cheeks. Oh, okay. Just plush PNG. Oh, but they're all so good. They're all so good. Can I do this? This one. I'll do this one, and then I'll go with that one. I'll go here. Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh, you're so kind. Oh. Oh my god. That sounds like oh, that reminds me of that one video of that show. I can't talk about it though. I can't talk about it. You know which one I'm talking about. You know which episode I'm talking about. Where he makes that horrified face of something about a character. And he makes that face as if that character is going to die. And that got me. That got me. I haven't thought about that in a long time.
Face strip detail like a bullet hitting a penny on the tree. All Chad needs to do is say one thing, and everything gets derailed. Everything gets derailed. It takes remarkably little to get cash from it. Oh man, I wish I had that. I wish I had that thing that could make it move, but wait, I could still. Oh. Wait. Maybe I can salvage this. Wait, I can salvage this. Wait. Bro, I thought the title was some death metal album name or something.
This is Phantom in the Mystery Flesh Pits. Today we're gonna play Milk That Meat.
Alright, here's a...
Vehicle damages in every part. For B2C10 Grumman. We're a manufacturer.
Derailment is the essence of streams. Hard eyes. Oh, that's going to be hard with the perspective, though. We get acapella. We got that. Okay, let me put this on. Oh, wait a minute. No, delete that. Wait. No. Just subtle. We just keep it subtle. Yeah, there we go.
Everybody.
Well, that one's I have to do this one too.
Everybody, welcome to the Mystery Flesh Pit Readalong. I'm your guest, Fleshton.
Nothing more subtle than a shy flesh monster reading stories about a flesh monster.
I'm a little shy because, this talks about a lot of things that I deal with every day, and,
This is so stupid. Okay, so that's the vehicle damage incident report. 50 Shades of Flesh.
Oh man, I missed the Mystery Flesh Pit. They were so hot. It's such a loss, such a tragedy, honestly. They shouldn't have been digging in there. They shouldn't have done that. Oh man, if I just had 5 minutes with the Mystery Flesh Pit, oh my god. Those humans didn't know what they had. Oh, friendly faces. Meet the fine folks who work hard to make sure your visit to the Mystery Flesh Pit National Park is safe, healthy, educational, and most of all, fun.
Avant-garde experimental VTuber. The experiment is failing. No!
Welcome to the stream. This is my third attempt at being a VTuber. Yeah. I've decided to go with a flesh gimmick. I don't think any VTubers have done that before, so I think I could stand out and really get my niche going.
Renaissance of VTubing.
It's here! It's here! You're just in time. You're just in time. It's gonna be 2020 all over again. Just you wait. The boom, the second boom is coming.
She's also a VTuber more of an art installation.
And the This is the Park Ranger. These rangers are the core of the National Park Service with duties from law enforcement duty to wildlife rescue. They are equipped with a variety of tools and skills to act in almost any situation within the Mystery Flesh Pit National Park.
Maybe this is why creativity should No, don't send me back. Don't send me back in the void. It's nice out here. I can see the sunlight. Don't put me back. Don't put me back. Faye needs producers and No, I'm fine. I'm fine. I can VTube on stream all by myself, okay.
Interpretive rangers provide useful historical and cultural information.
Why are you wearing heels? Why are you Why do you hate yourself? Why would you wear heels in this situation? What is wrong with you? Why do you do these things to yourself? Isn't being in that park suffering enough? You have to have heels on when you're doing tours, dude? Those are not short either. Those are pretty tall. That hurts. Why? You can't see her face, but you can feel the screams. You can feel them.
What happened to the Faye? Oh, I'm Faye. I'm Faye too. I'm your shy little meat monster VTuber, and I'm here to do extensive research into the mystery flesh pit.
You mean fleshed? A middle schooler's anime drawing is too hard as face to consecration. Cute gift for what it is, but not winning any awards. Those are designer crampons. Excuse me, crampons? I think you're going to need more than crampons to fix that 2007 disaster. Those attachable metal shoe claws. Oh, right. The slippery... Your tears mean nothing, flesh monster. What do you mean? What do you mean?
I have feelings too, you know.
They're called crampons. Be professional. In this stream, never. But I thought if I had a model, I would be a professional. A professional VTuber fight. Also, welcome to whatever this is. Hello. She got Terraria in this economy. With the collapse? No way. Okay, wait.
I also give presentations. Look for them at the visitor center within enclosed trails. We got the guide ranger. Okay. Want to explore off trail? Are you encouraging people to go off trail? So, what is this about? This is about meat and how to milk it, and I'm gonna show you. Just make sure there's no family members in the room and we can get started. Alright. Want to explore off-trail? Guide rangers give special exclusive access tours to some of the most interesting parts of the Mystery Flesh Pit. Reserve your tour spot at the guided tours counter. This is the worst reading of this series ever. This is the worst. Everybody else, they do it really seriously. They're like, oh, fairy crafting. Ah, yes, I see. Yes, meanwhile, in Phantom Stream, every freaking time. Every time. Medic Ranger. Oh, okay. In the unlikely event that you become injured while in the park, but it's very unlikely that this would ever happen. But in case it does, the Mystery Flesh Pit National Park has an award-winning medical staff trained in a wide array of search and rescue, first response, and traumatic injury care. Today's Meat Milking Friday. Freaky Flesh Friday. Let's milk that meat. Fate turns into buzz. What did you mean by this? You milk the meat, you drink the meat milk, you become the meat, and then you start milking yourself. The Fae is best at doing stream nobody else. Yeah, nobody can touch this. I have invented a niche. I've invented a niche of content. But nobody even wants to touch this. It's just that cursed. Flesh tub. I'm a flesh monster. This is good literature. Yes. Yes, oh, the ARG. I ain't milking that. Why not? Why not? Don't you want to milk me? So niche will hit 200 subs. Where is the exit? Oh, you want the exit? Okay. There you go, you're free. You're free. Technician. All the infrastructure within the Mystery Flesh Pit National Park needs quite a bit of maintenance. Technicians keep the restrooms clean, the trash cans empty, the lights on, and the elevators working. Ooh. No. Have they seen worse than everybody else? I don't know. The maintenance workers, oh no. Oh no, and then we have the trail engineers, oh god. I can't see down here in the niche. It's too... You are in the deep, dark recesses of the Vtuber flesh pit. And now you're here. Oh, wait, whoa. Ah. Oh. Oh, there you are. I think the best part is your voice kind of really? Thanks. How do we leave the... You can never leave the niche. It is now a part of you. It's part of you. The flesh is growing all over your body. Does it feel nice? Yeah, you want it to just consume you? Just let it happen. Just let it happen. And it goes... Yeah, it feels good, doesn't it? Her voice... Pretty much every eldritch monster. Trail engineers open up new passages for trail deployment while also maintaining existing hiking routes by trimming excess tissue growth. Yeah, we're gonna cut that meat up.
Can't argue against such a solid statement. The only flesh growing is the throat polyps. Well, I mean, it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt. That's the rule of voices. If it hurts, don't do it. Well, it doesn't hurt, so I guess I'll keep doing it. I'll keep destroying your eardrums. Too bad.
Surveyors are like underground astronauts who bravely venture into unknown parts of the mystery flesh pit. If you see a surveyor getting ready for a descent, give them a wave. Many surveying expeditions require spending several weeks or even months deep within the abyss. That is horrifying. But also, God, I wish that were me. Oh. Labor. Oh, it's chat. Bulking things inside the mystery flesh pit is a tough job. Thankfully, these hard-working I just learned how to speak English, so some of these words are a little difficult. Are happy to work in some of the messiest parts of the pit in order to provide a better life for their families. How
You know what? I'm just gonna move on. I'm just moving on. We're gonna move on. We're moving on. We're moving on right now. We're moving on. Flesh playing Animal Crossing would be something I want. Why specifically Animal Crossing?
But these workers you see wearing yellow outfits are mining personnel who are working to extract precious bodily fluids. They're it's the milkers. Look at them, they got their hands out, they're ready to milk. They can't wait to milk. Or 6-7 at that scientist. Specifically designated areas of the flesh pit. If you see mining activity within a park trail, tell a park ranger or dial 15 on a trail phone.
There's something about a flesh monster playing something so wholesome.
I mean, this could be wholesome. This could be wholesome because we got the friendly faces. We got the nice bright colors so that kids aren't afraid to go into this pit. So I'd say it's pretty family-friendly content. Oh, it's a scientist. Geobiologists, ventrilobiologists, and other scientists of all types routinely perform research within the Mystery Flesh Pit National Park. Their valuable insight into the health of and characteristics of the pit helps us to better understand what the pit is and where it came from.
If they ever play the Tomodachi, we would have the wildest stream so far. It would be so good. The thing is, I have a Switch, but I don't have the setup to play Switch games on stream. And also that game I don't have Tomodachi Life, but I do have Animal Crossing. I mean, I could go with the 3DS version, but I don't know how to hook that up either, and I think you have to get a specific 3DS, which is also very expensive. And how much is the new Tomodachi? I know it's pretty expensive too. Oh man. I'll gift her the game just to see. I just got the game and realized I should have been an artist all my life. Oh! It sparked your creativity! You got it for— what?! Oh man. Oh man. No fair! That's— Damn you! Oh, you lucky mother fricker. Ah! And you! Oh, it's me! Enchant! Explorer. That's right, by bravely venturing into the pit in order to learn more about nature and the world we live in, you are a mystery flesh pit explorer. It's— oh. It's more in the eShop? Oh, Nintendo games, man. Nintendo games. Say goodbye to your food for the next 2 weeks. I have to play Tomodachi right now. I'll just sit here and eat my cucumbers, my cucumber slivers. As an explorer of the pit, it is your job to make sure it and the rest of America's national parks are kept clean and beautiful for future explorers. Bro, I just chipped my— oh no! You chipped it? Oh. I think it's fine. Smash is almost 10 years old and it's— what?! Oh my god. 10 years old and it's worth that much? Nintendo. But it's got a chip in it now to play all the games. Yeah. Shifty eyes. Wait, how do I— wait, can I do this on— can I do this on command? Shifty eyes. Shifty. Oh, okay, you take its clothes off. Oh, okay, I see. Survival on rice, beans, cucumbers, and sleep is the secret to buying whatever you want. No, chat, no. No. I mean, if you really wanted to, hypothetically, for the sake of argument, if you really wanted to, do it a different way. Is it too early? I wonder if it's too early for that. But anyway, I'm just wondering. Because you know, they're just getting really good at that, and it's very concerning. As an avid video game consumer, I am concerned about what's happening with that. Well, anyway. Breath of the Wild 2. Yeah, Breath of the Wild. I mean, I did get Breath of the Wild and I enjoyed it. There were parts of it that were kind of but it was fun. And then I see the sequel and I just didn't get excited. Upon seeing people actually play it, like thoroughly. It's just I'm better off with the original. It's like you're playing the same game again, but in some ways a little better, but in a bunch of other ways not that great. Secondhand on Facebook Marketplace is where it's at. Yeah, that's true. That's true. And they hate that. Sacrifices must be made.
Alright, who wants to get sacrificed first so that I can play Tomodachi Life on my Nintendo Switch?
But yeah, dude, yeah, it's I mean, with the things that are not the big thing, yeah, I could see, yeah, don't. I would say don't, but for big thing, yeah. For big thing, depending on, I can't talk about this. I can't, because there are projects that you want to see keep on existing. Yeah, it depends on the size of the thing and like that, and where all of that is going to. I can't tell you more because I'm streaming. And if I talk about this, you did buy it and enjoy it, but yeah, it is a lot. It's just gotten, it's priced a lot of people out. It really sucks. It really sucks that it's not what it was, and how much value you got for what you put in. And also, you were happy to do it because you wanted it to go to the people that worked so hard. Oh, hi! Welcome! Yeah, it's just, it's very expensive for what it is, yeah. Yeah, the first game, yeah, it was justifiable because there was a lot in it, but it's just, even though it sucks, it's not like you're shedding a massive tear about it because there's so much competition that just continues to get better and better at doing these things, and you get so much more for what you put in. So of course you would rather go over there and do that. And and you actually get to know where that's going to and what that's funding for future projects. But I remember I did that 3 days. I never played it again. Welcome to Fleshtop Stream. Advisors it depends. It really depends. You have to think, where is this going to? And what is it going into? And is it worth this much? I'm confused and scared. We're all wondering too, don't worry. Hello, so this is a reading of the Mystery Flesh Pit, which is devolving into whatever the frick this is. I haven't looked at a stream in a while. It just turned into Yap. Why does everything turn into Yap? There's gonna be a limit, yeah. That's way too much chat. I'm gonna take a break. Oh my god. Yeah, you're not used to this. Yeah, you're not used to...
Just like, oh my god, there's so much chatting, what's going on? You went from at times being the only person chatting to just like yeah, it could be yeah, I mean if you want to take a breather, I understand because this is it's very different now. It's very different now. Even I'm having trouble keeping up. Gonna sell new products, flesh. Yeah, that's right. That's right, chat. I'm offering my services. I offer my services to anybody who wants to use the fleshtum light. But yeah, I'm doing a read-along of the mystery flesh pit that devolved into yapping about like the most random stuff. I'm scared. Well, then it would be like that normally, but then you see Pokemon, it's only getting worse. Not with the spin-offs. The spin-offs are still going strong. In fact, yeah, the spin-offs, they're still doing well. I guess because it's a different team? But, yeah, I don't want to be used to this. Why not? I think I look pretty cool. ZA was ZA. I don't know. I haven't played it. But, I don't think... Like, Explorers of Sky, I've heard is really good. And Pokemon Ranger, what I'm playing currently, I heard that was really good. And there was Pokopia, and I think there was another one. I can't remember what it was. What was it called? I don't remember. Legends Arceus. Legends, I wish they had more time with Legends Arceus before they released it. Like, it seemed to have a lot of potential, but it was just bogged down by, like, the higher-up Pokemon shenanigans. Because you will look at ZA and then you will look at Beast of Reincarnation, or from what I had recently played, Drill Dozer, and it's like night and day. It's like night and day. Like, they are capable, they're very talented, but it's just... With the mainline series, it's just there seems to be a lot of meddling. And it sucks. It just sucks. It's like, what could have been? What could have been? What could have been amazing, but they're just more focused on profits, I guess. But, yeah, Mystery Dungeons Peak. So I have heard. See, it was like the worst experience I ever had in oh my god. The characters, oh. And then the DLC came out and people were not happy with that either, and that seemed really sad because the younger generation that didn't grow up with some of the older games, like, this is their... some of these are their first Pokemon games ever, and it really sucks. It really sucks. I was like, what could have been? It could have been a more engaging experience, but it ended up being what it... ended up being kind of half-baked, it seems. I haven't played it, so I don't know. I don't want to talk out of my butt.
but from what I saw, it wasn't very interesting. Dungeon and Ranger on top. Yeah, Dungeon and Ranger. And then the original Mystery Dungeon Red and Blue, since it's on Switch. Oh, right. They had a version on Switch. Yeah. The rival in CA is a genuine terrible. Wait, is there... No, the rival was not the guy who became a VTuber. No, it's not him. My first Pokemon was Ruby, and it's your favorite. Oh my god. I think I remember playing a little bit of Red or something, like a version of Red. I don't remember. It's been so long. But, Legends was the best Pokemon game I could have bought. But I don't know, but it seems like there might be more choice when it comes to Pokemon Lex in the future. Like, it seems like the competition is coming. And they've got a lot of ideas. So, I mean, the main player base, like the families, they're not really gonna just jump over to that. But the other people who want more out of the series, yeah, they'll probably jump on that. Can you stretch my hand forward to vote? They're holding hands!
Oh, they're holding hands! Are you holding hands?
Honestly, if you want good Pokemon experience, play all the peak fan games. Yeah, the fan games. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of good stuff. The fan art of this is gonna be something else. What do you mean the fan art of Wait a minute, you can't wait, this is not an original character. This is from Terraria, so if there's fan art, please be aware of that. Pokemon Gale of Darkness. Oh yeah, yeah, that one. Yeah, I've seen a little bit of that one. Black Lugia. What does the Black Lugia look like? Yeah. Ooh, Shadow Lugia. Ooh. It's pretty cute. He's pretty cute. Fleshtum is real. Oh my god. Welcome to Flesh Sanity. Oh my god, what was I doing? Oh yeah, it was this. Yeah, there's the friendly faces of the park. This info kiosk was originally installed in the exhibit section of the lower visitor center and was one of the many displays intended to educate guests about specific aspects of the Mystery Flesh Pit National Park. In this case, the variety of personnel types that might be encountered during a visit. The color palette is reflective of the mid-90s renovation to the lower visitor center, which aimed to create a much more clean, professional, and family-friendly presentation to the entire experience. At its peak, between 200 and 500 public and private personnel would have been active within the park at any given time, with additional hundreds outside the park acting in supporting roles. Oh.
The friendly faces of the park. And it's flushed. Oh, stop. But oh, this is a lot. Oh, jeez. Interventional camping equipment user guide. Please take a moment to familiarize yourself with the many features and capabilities of this Interventarial camping equipment kit. Your life may depend on it. Interventarial. The giggle with the skin scares you. Or backcountry camping. Within the Mystery Flesh Pit National Park's many unreinforced natural trails offers unparalleled challenges and opportunities to the serious hiker and outdoorsman. Well, I'm scared. Leaving behind the illuminated and ventilated infrastructure of the main park area requires more than exceptional physical endurance and psychological fortitude. The environment of the pit necessitates the use of machinery specifically designed to help you get the most out of your hiking adventure. Could have just said the giggle is scary to me. There's no need for the skin. That's my oh shit. Your oh shit. Ooh. This Cookie Monster makes sense. C is for cookie. She's good luck. All hail the flesh. All hail the flesh. Oh my god. Oh, there's so much on the screen. There's so much on the screen. Oh my god. Oh. Okay, there we go. C is for creepy. That's what I wanna be. C is for creepy. I'm coming in your doorstep. A is for cookie. I'm crawling on your walls. C is for creepy. I'm gonna eat you all. The cult of the fleshtum has arisen from the ashes of the cult of fatum. What was I doing? Oh yeah, it requires more than exceptional physical endurance and psychological fortitude. The environment of the pit necessitates the use of machinery specifically designed to help you get the most out of your hiking adventure. The yellow bag in your kit contains your Interventarial tent. Unlike traditional tents, this tent has been designed specifically to accommodate 2 hikers within the inner anatomy of the Mystery Flesh Pit. The sturdy frame, once assembled, will protect you from the potentially crushing action of peristaltic muscle action while you are asleep. That is horrifying. I would not be able to sleep because it would just be convulsing and then just like closing in on you. Oh my god. While the special fabric of the tent prevents the pit from leaching moisture from your body. What? Monster's so powerful she can move without her blushing moving. My immersion! My immersion! Unbelievable show.
Just don't come on my doorstep these days.
Don't you want some? I mean, if you take that fluid, you rub it on your skin, it reduces your aging and it cures your mental health issues. It says so on the tin. The orange bag in your kit contains your support pack, an all-in-one unit designed to provide you with electrical power, illumination, a propane stove, and conditioned air. Also contained in the orange bag are the necessary hoses to connect your support pack to your Aomaterial tent.
So we've got the AC dust connector, propane flow control, the fuel cap, the generator ignition cord, the carrying strap, the mix ratio adjustment lever, fold out propane stove, cooking light, and control panel. Oh, this place is fancy. This place is very fancy. Blech. Blech. I'm going to do the faint Tomodachi. Why haven't I thought? Oh jeez, I'm drowning. I'm drowning in fluids. Hungry, take a slice of wall.
Take that wall, put it on the grill, and have yourself a good time with the family. With the support pack, make sure to keep the support pack on you at all times within the park. Look!
I'm drowning.
Coin-operated hiking support kiosks are located at 5-mile intervals.
I should not have had spicy food.
Along natural trails, these illuminated stations each provide a clean water nozzle, a gasoline nozzle, desiccant filters, exhaust filters, snack and cigarette vending.
You're gonna smoke in there? You're gonna smoke in there? What if it gets into the lung area and then it starts coughing? You're all gonna die.
And an emergency telephone line to the lower visitor center.
Now let's grab some milk. Not of the meat kind, the cow kind, ideally. Okay. Hang on a second. Straight from the teat. I'm back.
Remember to stay fully hydrated.
Exactly. That's what I just did.
As the high temperature, high humidity environment can quickly lead to dehydration when combined with strenuous physical activity.
No marshmallows, please. Fleshsome has some interesting fish. Another animal was to add to the victim soundboard. So we've got. So I think we're up to 3. We're up to 3, right? So we have. Fuck! And then we also have. And then we also have. You're welcome.
Do not approach any wildlife you encounter while hiking. Observe from a distance, but do not attempt to disturb any interpit life forms.
The fetch story. What?
No. gonna tell the. We're not gonna tell that story. No, we're not gonna. No. We're not gonna tell that story. We're not. We're not. Was that glugging? I don't know. You tell me. But anyway. Faye went through a furry. I wasn't a furry. I was not a furry. I was just a fairy. I did not go furry. That's not what I said. Do I have to pull up the Minecraft VOD? I'll do it. I'll do it right now. I'll derail this whole stream. I will derail this whole stream to show you. I don't even remember when I said it. Like, though, it was not, like, we were all furries, we all just gathered around in a circle and started, like, playing fetch and sniffing each other. That's not what happened. That's not what happened. That sounds like a cult. It's not a phase, it's a lifestyle. Okay, fine. Long story short, back in fairy school, I was invited to a party, and at that party there were people that I didn't really know, and then maybe acquaintances, and there was a person there, and they had a collar on, and we just started talking. I don't know what happened, but we just started talking. And I took their at one point, they had to go do something, and they gave me their phone, and they said specifically, "I trust you." And then they went to go do a thing, and I waited there with their phone, and on the lock screen, there were big buff wolves on there. So I put in their password, and then I just messed around on their phone until they got back. This is your lawyer when you're denying something. It's best to use short answers. What the frick? I have a lawyer now? Oh my god. Professional VTuber Phantom has a lawyer? Oh man. Okay, I have a whole slew of documents for you to go through. Are you ready? Are you ready? State assigned public defender just keeps getting worse. So yeah, I messed with their phone, and then they came back, and it just devolved into me on the floor, and I think somebody else was with me, and this person who gave me their phone briefly with the collar, they were on the floor on all fours. They would pick up this rolled up piece of paper with probably some sort of plastic around it because of drool, and they would pick it up. And they would give it to me, and then I would take it, and I would throw it across the room, and they would go and get it. They would run on all fours. So there was that, and then also I think it wasn't like a wild party. It wasn't a crazy party. It was just a party that was really chill. That was surprisingly chill. And I mean, I trusted the host, so I thought, oh, okay, it'll be okay. And it was okay. There was a little bit of drinking. There was a little bit of green stuff.
But it wasn't crazy. It wasn't rowdy. Like, people weren't screaming and running around. There was one point where the host was going through something, and we were all coming out there to see if they were okay and to make them feel better. And then for some reason somebody sat on a glass table and it broke. I don't know why they decided to sit on it, but they did. And then close to the time before I ended up leaving, I tried some green, and then as I was walking home with other people, I wanted to touch every single bush or tree that I came across. So there was that. that was that day. Oh, right, you haven't seen this. You haven't heard this story. Oh, right. I don't even know what to say. Participating in a crime makes you a criminal. Adding puppy play to go to party, become free, play fetch, yeah. And then I leave. Like, now there is bush. There's bush touching. I don't know why, but when I was under the influence, I just wanted to touch them. I just wanted to see what they felt like, I guess. I don't know. I felt compelled. It wasn't anything wild or crazy. I wasn't like, doing weed. No, I just wanted to touch them. That's it. Green is a toucher. Oh, I love green. Just popping in. I'm going to go in the caves tomorrow for some reason, and I'll tell Lupus to listen, because why not? You better not be going in those flesh caves. That place has been destroyed. You can't legally go in there anymore. Please don't go in the flesh caves. That thing has a muscle spasm and you're dead. I don't want you to die. Please. Don't die. For frick's sake, we were so close to her describing a weird yet perfectly wholesome good time, and she ends with saying there was bush touching. No, I didn't get that lucky, unfortunately. Remember, I'll like and comment and subscribe for more of this. Oh. Remember when this was a serious read of the series? I don't remember. I don't remember. I mean, the UK could have anything, so you never know. Oh no! The UK flesh pit! There's another one! Godspeed. Godspeed, chat member, Godspeed. It would be peak if this is what go- No! I don't want to go viral. I don't want to go viral, please. No. 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 No, not really. The UK could have everything except Source American. Well, if you haven't been there, then you don't know. You don't know. When is the vlog? When is the vlog of you going to the UK to see how the food is? Everyone, we have to start a GoFundMe. We have to start a GoFundMe. If I'm alive for the next stream, I'll let you know. Maybe I won't. Who knows? An air of mystery. I like it. Keep in touch, or don't. I don't know. Who's to say what could happen? I would sooner die of starvation than go to beats on toast. But cave. but cave exploration, but maybe it's meat. Maybe it's meat that you can milk and then put in little jars and send to your family so that they can stay youthful and also fight off their inner demons. Come on, this is an opportunity. Go with them. Go with them. You never know. You might just end up liking it. You might just stay in there. You might just start camping and get this little setup. See, look, it's got a fold-out propane stove, it's got a cooking light, a control panel, an AC duct connector. Like, look at this. This looks expensive. Like, come on. Even though this place is not operational anymore, the meat hole still exists, so you could go back in there. You could. Milk and meat, my comfort food. We threw the tea in the water for a reason. Jokes aside, go have fun in the games. Rest. Do not squeeze yourself in a tiny hole and you'll be fine. Do not go into the cave labeled Satan's asshole crack. Don't go in there. Go to the nice safe trail caves. Go to those ones. Oh my god. What is this stream anymore? I don't know. I thought this was like, oh, you know, we're gonna have a nice little reading stream. Yeah, we're gonna have a nice little reading stream, and it's just this. It's this. Why does this always happen? Why does this always happen? Why does this happen to me? I made my mistake. Coin-operated hiking support kiosks are located at 5-mile intervals along natural trails. You're telling me the people going to the mystery flesh pit to not explore fleshy orifices? Fleshy. Fleshy. If anyone has to go viral, please not the Fae. The world wouldn't be able to take the hit. Yeah, so all the more reason for this stream to live and die. Such is life. Such is its purpose. Oh, there we go. Just put that there. Here. These illuminated stations each provide a clean water nozzle, a gasoline nozzle, desiccant filters, exhaust filters, snack and cigarette vending, and an emergency telephone line to the lower visitor center. Your support pack is designed to be replenished at these kiosks. That would be crazy. I would neck myself right then and there. I would no. Faye going viral would be the catalyst for the second coming of the world. It's funny that this is the 10-year anniversary. And yet, Faye is streaming this. Coincidence? I think not. Your support bag is designed to be replenished at these kiosks. Kiosks. Please do not dispose of used filters or trash at these stations or along trail routes. Used filters may be recycled at the lower visitor center. Remember to stay fully hydrated, as the high temperature, high humidity environment can quickly lead to dehydration. When combined with strenuous physical activity, do not approach any wildlife. Oh right, I read that. Exercise at an altitude of respect and courtesy. For fellow hikers you may encounter, for many, the act of hiking a multi-day natural trail is deeply personal and intimate
is a deeply personal and intimate journey made by people of many different lifestyles and backgrounds. Ugh. However, if another party invites you to join them for a meal or psychosexual ritual, consider it. Memories made on the trails are often memories that last a lifetime. The only reason I know what that word means is because of motherfrickin' H.R. Giger, whose art book is on my desk right now. Voyeurism at its finest. Free love and condoms. Well, those aren't actually free. All the more reason to discard them in the abyss. Your Tomodachi fell in love with the one I shipped away. This stream is so random, I'm just gonna talk about my... Oh my god. Oh my god. Fair enough. Condoms are free at your local hospital if you live in many Western countries. Oh. Oh. I didn't know that. Wait. Trails within the Mystery Flesh Pit exist in complete damp darkness. Please ensure that your personal and camp lights are operational before setting out. When finished, please return your Envtuber camping equipment kit to the hiking equipment checkout counter on level 4 of the lower visitor center. Oh! There's the tent? Why does it look like that? Oh, it's like those circle tents. Those really expensive ones. They're like the cost of a very small house. Note, check clearance before setup to ensure proper ventilation. Unfold upper and lower sections while keeping assembly upright. What the frick? Note, disengage locking joints to unfold. Note, take care not to damage moisture-resistant tent lining fabric. Note, fully engage locking pins prior to use. Oh. Do not start support pack until tent is fully assembled. Ew. Ugh. Oh my god, I finally completed a page. Of the many activities available to visitors to the Mystery Flesh Pit National Park, perhaps the most difficult and challenging were the many natural trails and hiking routes. These natural trails, unlike the reinforced and enclosed tour trails familiar to most park visitors, were well respected and infamous among the hiking enthusiasts for the intense endurance required to successfully hike a full route. Oh. Climbing, caving, diving, orienteering were all skills demanded by a trail hike, though the introduction of the Aomaterial camping equipment kit made the logistics a manageable prospect for park guests. For a $130 deposit? Pairs of visitors could rent a kit from the park's lower visitor center for up to 2 weeks at a time. While revolutionary for the time and essential for any serious attempt at camping with the entrails of the Mystery Flesh Pit, Many have complained about the noise and weight of the support packs, as well as the claustrophobia of the tent design. Today, surviving units in operating condition are often used by the Antarctic research personnel on extended expeditions where vehicular shelters are not viable. So this is not a good way to sleep and just live in general. Yet they do it anyways for some reason. Body horror. Phagophobia. Okay, I'm gonna do it. Oh my god. Wait. Listen. Wait a minute. Whoa. Oh. Listen? Wait. Let me set this up. Yes. Let me turn that on. And then... Oh my god. Oh, why don't I do this a little bit? There we go. And then, listen. Whoa. Like when it started cutting into it, you could hear the scream. What was that? Oh my god. Because you can hear there's a scream right around here. Oh, oops. They're cutting into it, and then... something... walking around? Really quickly? That is freaking creepy. Oh my god, I wasn't expecting... sound stuff. Whoa. That's really cool, though. It sounds real. Whoa. Surgical excavation crew field recording. It's kind of... What, this? And this? What the heck is this? Wait a minute! It's Chad! It's my lawyer! 170 Main Street, Gumption, Texas. 769, nice. 51. Convenient free parking. Have you or a loved one been injured after contact with the Mystery Flesh Pit? Call the law office of Homer Litfer. Doxed. The Butcher. An experienced attorney that will fight for your piece of the meat. And he holds a gold. It sounds like the flesh out is coming out. Yeah. Wait, play it again. Wait. What? No, you're gonna... No, we're not gooning. We're not gooning to the flesh. We're not gooning to the flesh. Stop it. I'm gonna pour cold water on you. Spiritual trauma, wildlife injury, OSHA violation, wrongful digestion, which means that there's a good version of this? Digestion without consent. Sexual or industrial negligence? What? Oh no. Call for a free consultation. 1-800-MEATLA! This one believes we haven't been gooning the whole time. There is a rightful digestion. Ooh. This hotel door hanger is a surviving example of many of the types of advertisements or advertisements visitors might receive when staying on property at the Mystery Flesh Pit. Though it was understood that guests were taking a substantial risk by venturing into the maw of the Flesh Pit, litigation concerning injuries and wrongdoing within the park was a lucrative, if somewhat niche, legal specialization. Following the 2007 closure, of course, the number of out-of-court settlements and class action suits went skyrocket. He was on a gold mine. He knew it was going to happen. He knew eventually this was going to go bad. And then when it did, he made a lot of money. The Mystery Flesh Pit is just worthless. Oh no, I'm reading smut on screen. Oh no. I'm reading smut on stream when I should be laying baby girl some eggs. Damn it. This is not the content niche I was looking for. Notice respiratory mucosal folds are unmarked. Oh. Exercise caution to avoid entrapment. That is terrifying. Item SM237 respiratory fold trail notice sign. Oh. But as soon as that thing breathes heavily, you're fricked. As soon as it coughs, you're fricked. It's over. Mystery Flesh Pit National Park. Oh, it's the building. They have a building. This is so... Why is it so barren in the back? It's just so flat. Why is it so... This is a isn't what Texas looks like, is it? Texas has mountains, doesn't it? Texas Monthly. No mountain too high, no tunnel too low. Anodyne. A global leader in industrial equipment, geosurveying, construction, deep earth excavation, civil engineering, manufacturing, pharmaceuticals, resource extraction, supply chain logistics, site security, metaphysical solutions, and software development. Oh my god. Wait a minute, let me see if I missed anything. Nope. Anodyne was originally founded as the Anchor Mineral Co. in 1923. In 1958, the Anchor Mineral Co. merged with Dynamic Equipment, LLC, to form a new company known as Anodyne Deep Earth Mining, later changed to Anodyne. Bro, what's the disc? Oh, it's a YouTube community page. It's in my description and on my channel page. Texas has everything from flat deserts, mountains, and swamp. Texas is its own planet. I'm learning so much. Let me write this down. Sure. Right. Planet Texas. Oh, headquartered in Arlington, Texas, and prior to its 2008 restructuring, right, because of the incident, Anodyne Corporation was the 23rd largest American company by revenue. Can you confirm? Globally, Anodyne employed over 28,000 people. It operated 7 major research, development, and production facilities around the world, 6 of which were in the United States. The company was instrumental in the containment efforts following the 2007 disaster, but was ultimately unable to avoid a full investigation by the Commission on Geobiological Resources and Public Safety, CGR, which uncovered an alarming number of safety violations and poor management practices. In the months after the disaster, the company filed for bankruptcy, with its assets either sold or incorporated into the restructured Permian Basin Recovery and Superorganism Containment Corporation. Under heavy regulatory oversight, the primary function of the PBRSCC is to monitor the Permian Basin superorganism and to produce and administer the industrial sedatives necessary to prevent the organism from entering an active state. Wait, so they've been sedating this thing for a really long time? Oh. The PBRSCC also oversees damage payouts to the victims of the 2007 tragedy. So I guess when they found the flesh pit, they just started dosing it and then thought, I can make a park out of this. You know, as long as we keep dosing it. And it's like, the flesh pit is huge. Oh, here it is. Here it is. The flesh pit is freaking huge. So, imagine how much you would need in order to keep this thing asleep. Oh, you gotta lock in? Alright. Thank you for dropping by. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Live. Oh, there it is, the flesh. Gumption, Texas. Breaking news. Disaster at Living National Park. Restraints fail as massive underground creature swallows hundreds of park goers. It doesn't crash. It doesn't crush them. It swallows them. So, the part of the park that visitors are hanging out in is the stomach. Or it's like, it's close to the stomach. And they said that there was lungs and all that stuff, so they might be in the throat. Or in the mouth area. Yeah, so what is a bad thing? Imagine if you could sedate a volcano. Imagine the ticket prices. I mean, yeah, I could see that. I definitely could see that. But yeah, if it swallows hundreds of park-goers, yeah, it's probably the mouth or the throat that they're hanging out in. Oh. Sanctify? Magazine of the Southern Baptist Association? Baptist Convention denounces exploration of Mystery Pit.
A foul tunnel to Lucifer himself. Buried by the Almighty and joined by the damned.
Could the Texas superorganism be the beast of Revelations? Biblical historians weigh in. Also in this issue, socialist origins of the National Park Service. Top Rep. How do you become the top rep? Do you get a special hat? Products made from Mystery Pit resources are not kosher. Abominations from the deep. What does this mean? Hoax debunked. It's just bad writing. Only $5.99. Special edition. Oh, that's what it looks like. I guess this is what they could excavate. They saw a big flesh hole and thought, a hole is a gold, as they say. Oh god, my English is bad. I can have worse English than you. Just watch. Denounces the Texas Rep Base holds a tournament every year. What if it's a reality show and we have to 10 different rabbis from several different countries converge into one house to find out just who is the top rabbi. They just have rabbi influencers like that guy on TikTok. It is well known that there was a swell of protest from evangelical Christian groups during the early heydays of the Mystery Flesh Pit, thanks in part to associations with the ongoing satanic panic. There were accusations of demonic activity originating from the pit itself, with numerous cries of moral corruption, stemming from the many less than penitent activities which took place within the park. The Shalom Showdown!
Ten different rabbis from 10 different countries all converge into one house to find out who is the top rabbi in Shalom Showdown. Now I gotta stop before this gets worse.
Take it from me, bud. You can keep a good man down. With the right benefits and incentives. Oh my god. Are you tired of the humdrum of traditional forestry work? Do your daily duties feel routine? Is your life lacking a sense of thrilling adventure? Why not consider a tour with the Mystery Flesh Pit Park Ranger Program? The Permian Basin Superorganism Natural Preserve is always taking applicants and offers a tremendous benefit package including PTO, full medical, dental, psychiatric, and vision insurance, life insurance, early retirement eligibility, as well as ample opportunities for expedient advancement. Tackle the most challenging and rewarding assignment in the entire park system by talking with your supervisor about a transfer to the Mystery Flesh Pit today. I don't wanna. Okay, Chad, is anybody interested? I mean, look at those benefits. Pretty good. It's a pretty good deal. It's hard to pass up. Inter-Service Recruitment Bulletin. Undated. Psst. Oh, okay. Yes, so there's also this. Somebody made a novel about this. While the park was still open, has anyone ever tried to eat parts of the mystery flesh creature? I know they drink the fluid stuff, they just... But what about the meat parts? Absolutely, I'm interested. Alright. Get in touch with your supervisor. This was a surprisingly common question during the park's operation. Yes, as a battery of other material and biological tests conducted upon the discovery of the mystery flesh pit, samples of tissues were cooked and eaten. Those who conducted the impromptu tests, mostly field workers, reported that the muscle generally had a very gamey and offensive taste, but was otherwise very tender. Other tissues, such as lung, nerve, digestive, and fat deposits, were similar in taste and texture to offal. Or is it offal? Or is it offal? I don't know. For these reasons, consuming the tissues of the Permian Basin superorganism was and continues to be mostly seen as bad form and not worth the effort. However, many hikers and former fish and wildlife employees have stated that a few of the lesser and non-venomous invertebrate species within the pit are excellent when steamed and served with butter. Ugh. Has there ever been any commentary pronounced it tastes awful? Oh, awful. It's awful. Awful falafel. Has there ever been any... Wait, what does a falafel look like? I forgot. I want to eat that. I want to eat that. Now I'm hungry. Damn it. Has there ever been any commentary or attempts at intervention from PETA or similar animal rights groups regarding potential harm and suffering done to the Permian Basin superorganism either before or after the incident? Yeah, they would do that for the clicks. Yeah, they would. I can see it right now. Little deep-fried garbanzo bean balls. Chat, make me a falafel. One would expect a higher degree of controversy over the exploitation of the pit. With lots of parsley and tahini sauce. Ooh. One would expect a high degree of controversy over the exploitation of the pit from a myriad of animal rights activists, but historically this has not been the case. Small protests and short-lived action groups did exist sporadically during the history of the park's operation, but never gained much national traction. Some attribute this to the general obscurity and unfamiliarity the general public had with the park, despite the global industrial involvement. Of course, in the months following the incident in 2007, there were a litany of protests and criticisms from groups such as PETA and WWF. But these were among the many hundreds of other protests and demonstrations from a variety of interests, and were quickly lost in the frenzy. Does the pit suffer? Does anyone not? In the final incident report, it is recommended that the nutrient in the superorganism's stomach is replaced with rocks to weaken it while preventing a hunger response. Oh. Oh, I see. Do we know how long it can go without eating? Isn't there risk, along with the other containment measures, that the organism is killed? Even today, the full metabolic process of the Permian Basin superorganism is considered to be poorly understood. What is known is that its metabolic rate is incredibly slow, with a hybrid diet primarily consisting of subterranean hydrocarbon deposits, which it slowly digests and converts to energy. This is a very efficient method of producing the caloric energy necessary to provide the mystery flesh pit with energy, but does not account for the intake of specific organism components necessary in cellular reproduction and growth. Thousands of tons of bones and shells of prehistoric sea organisms have been found undigested at the bottom of the greater gastric sea within the pit, suggesting that the superorganism does exercise some kind of feeding cycle, though research into this is still ongoing. Honestly, fair from the whole eating them, yeah, you feel bad for it now, you feel bad. Rumors of religious facilities built within the pit. A non-denominational interfaith chapel was added during the 1995 renovations to the lower visitor center. It primarily exists for staff who may be working for extended periods within the pit, with regular services conducted on Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays, and on religious holy days. Of course, guests are invited to visit the chapel as well, and many visitors enjoy the quiet and tranquil atmosphere created by the space. I don't have many details on it, but the contingency measure facility referenced in the 2007 disaster overview report was designated as a ecclesiastical, like eclectic, but ecclesiastical religious observance facility in a 1998 GSA construction budget report. Make of that what you will. Well, that will be all for the mystery. Oh frick! Wait, no, God dang it! Get out of here! The mystery flesh pit. To be continued. That's right, to be continued at another time.
gotta head out. Oh, frick. I gotta head out.
But thank you for dropping by, and hopefully we can do this again. I can't even read, bro. It hurts. It hurts to read. It hurts to read. And I can't even type. I feel like I just read through Frankenstein again. God dang it. Oh my god, those words. I learned so many new words. Bye-bye. Thank you for dropping by. Goodbye. I will see... I will be here next week for... things. I don't know what I'm going to replace Fatal Frame with, but... we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Awesome stream, Fleshster, thank you! Bye-bye! Fun stream, thank you! First time I'm ending the stream without falling asleep. Yeah, that's crazy. What happened? Did you drink some meat milk? Is that what happened? You have so much more energy now? Like, what happened? It's really late. But, thank you. Thank you. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Wait, can I? Goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye. Meat milk makes you sleepy? Okay. Drink more. Drink more. Drink your meat milk. Drink it all up.
I don't want to see it single drop.